And I didn't see the yesterday was in the town. Did come out and 가라불어 여름이 바람이 들리다 하나 두고 돌아와 사라지가 내가 모두 시키 뭐 이미 아무 때나 바다엔 사연아 And I didn't see the 수수감이 길지라計画が모두 구르구르 또 색깔과 가와 둘러봐대 있다 기도 시선가 어여쁜 끈적이는 나의 안에 떠나가는 이들이 되필마다 Oui, oui, baguette. Oui, oui, baguette. Oui, oui, baguette. We are back in Fontaine. Shut up, Skira. This is not about you. We are back in Fontaine to continue the Archon quest. How are you doing today, everyone? Oh my god. Actually, real quick, let me get up and stretch. I finished that thumbnail so last minute. I need to stretch my back real quick, so I won't be able to see your comments, but I hope you're having a good day. I just woke up, so it's what's gonna decide if I have a good day or not is gonna be the Archon quest. Let me turn the light on real quick. Woo! I am going to see not my husband. Risley is not my husband. Can you even hear me from here? Risley is not my husband. I am going to see my dad. There, Risley is my dad. I'm going to see my dad.
I wonder what
Risley.
my dear sister Lynette is
Really
doing
excited.
right now.
As for
Missing me to death, I'm sure.
why I decided to make the thumbnail these three specifically. Hold on. Uh-oh, my headphones are falling apart. Oops. Invest in a corset literally fix my posture. I'm allergic to those. I've tried. I probably didn't wear the right one. Oh, my headphones are falling apart. Oh, my headphones are totally falling apart. Jesus Christ. Okay. Here, let me just use the other one. Okay, yeah, I'm allergic to those. They give me, like, redness of skin. But yeah, hi. We're back on the Kiko Shaola stream. Let me check something real quick. Replace your spine with a pole instead. Damn, I wish I could. Honestly, if I could, I would. You know, if I could, I would. Okay, so the last stream was exactly 2 weeks ago, and I have since collected 60 wishes in 2 weeks. I am a mentally sound person, I think. I think I'm a mentally sound person. I have also almost maxed out these. Oh wait, I did. Okay, I did max out this font. I didn't even notice. When did I when did I do that? Okay, I 100%ed this, but obviously I can't 100% this because there's a quest called Unfinished Comedy that I think takes place here, and of course the main story quest, so I can't max out this place yet. But I've maxed out the areas as far as I could in 2 weeks. I'm also a very busy person, by the way, so I think that just goes to show how much I love Fontaine as a region. Fontaine's just awesome. Okay. Anyways, let's dive back straight into it. I've been waiting too long for this, and I'm sure you've been waiting too long for this. Sure, very mentally sound. Hey, good morning, Amara. Shut up. But yeah, as I said before, I'm only gonna be pulling for Nouvellette above the 75 pull, 75 wish count, because I'm going to be saving for Venti. So right now, currently we have 6 wishes for Nouvellette. Not a lot, to be honest. Should I try pulling on stream today, or should I? No. Let's save it. Let's save it for when I play Nouvellette's quest next week. Hopefully next week. Hopefully nothing comes up. I was supposed to stream last week, but something came up, and I was very busy, so I had to deal with that. But yeah, anyways, that aside, I hope you like the thumbnail. As for why I decided to draw them for the thumbnail instead of Risley, it's because from the trailer, I heard like Linny, right, say, what did you do to my siblings, Risley? And that I'm very curious about that. And then in the last Archon quest, Act 3, it ended on us trying to find the siblings, right? Or did we already find them? I can't remember, but they looked for a diver specifically. I think it was Fremine. So I'm under the assumption that we're going to meet Fremine today. So hopefully that assumption is right. I haven't been here in 2 weeks, okay? This place is still very big. Very daunting, okay. Okay, now you want me to go down? Fuck you, okay. Listen. I'm good. I'll look it. Okay, anyways, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Jesus Christ. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. They all want me to go down. Is it here?
Yeah.
Oh, it is here. Okay. We got it.
Look! There are some people talking over there! Let's listen in on the conversation.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Is the volume okay? Volume good?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
Sounds good to me. True, free food every day.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
That's so messed up. Why would you say that? As usual, I hadn't had much of a day at 5:40. I'm okay, but this is a great way to start your day. I woke up like 2 hours ago, so this is pretty much the start of my day too. And thank you for waking up so early. I really appreciate it.
What kind of filthy bilge water you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Oh boy.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
I think you're right.
That's true.
You know, I had a thought, right? Risley is basically Cerberus, the keeper of the underworld, or like the guard dog of the underworld. He has like the three-headed pin. Who's Hades? Who's Hades in the situation? Is there a Hades even? Or is he all, you know... I forgot what the word is. Does he encapsulate both of those roles? Interesting. I want my food. Gib. Ooh. Suspicious They have barbecue ribs in this game? Yo, those look good. Okay, I know this is a suspicious version, but those look good. I'm a simple person. I like meat. I actually don't like steak. Unpopular opinion, I'm not a big fan of steak. Barbecue ribs are nice. Hi, I forgot about stream. It's okay. Hi, Toasty, welcome to the stream. We literally just started. You're all good. You are all good. I am so zooted.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Thanks, you guys are really nice.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle. I hate French people.
A little mistake, huh?
Kidding.
I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros. But
Bombshell
don't worry,
Bros.
we're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No, you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
I would like to ask, who has the fattest no. We already know who that is. Oh, my Archon, I'd love to know. Please tell me.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
We ate the most incredible welfare meal recently. I mean, it was suspicious, but...
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Kerfuffle is a precious pony. What do you mean? I'm sorry. I'm not a brony. I am not in the know.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school.
How'd you go to
Not
jail?
enough about that.
How'd you go to jail?
Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
You know what they say about people who are good with knives? That, you know, aren't murderers. They're still scary. Did Larvin just wink at me? It seems he's saying, don't be upset, he's a good fellow. Everyone's sending signals to Ether.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks, even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
Sumigaki, hi! Hey, what is this cute small creature at the bottom of the screen? That's me! I use new PNG. I am a Melusine. Nuvelet is my dad. I use this as an offering to have Nuvelet come home, but he didn't come home. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm still cute. I'm still cute. Hi. You should watch the VOD for Act 3, and that's when I debuted this model, per se. But yeah, it's okay. Hi, welcome back. I missed you. Hi.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
Dad's still getting milk? Listen. It's fine. It's fine. He can take as long as he wants, okay?
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Ah, interesting. According to Clisson, a person named Jurio frequents the infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
Then they made cursed art and Mona came home. No, don't remind me. I got the wrong hydrocatalyst. It hurts so bad.
You mean he hit a woman?
What the fuck?
Wow.
Wait.
I never imagined he was that bad.
Wait, what did he just say? What did he just say? Who hit a woman? Risley? No. Jurio, right? No, not Risley, right? Wait, what did he just say? I was reading chat. Oh my god, I'm gonna pay attention.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
Maybe they're shagging it there, bro.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Wait.
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
Surprisingly innocent, but I know that they're saying dates because of the censorship.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
Some people are into that. So Juriu had a confrontation with a girl named Lorvine, who also frequently visits the infirmary. I'll remember that too. Bonks, you pay attention, silly goose. Don't call me a silly goose, I'm not a silly goose. I guess I kinda am, actually. But, no, I'm a silly guy! I'm not a silly goose. But yeah, I have collected 60 wishes in the span of 20 weeks. No, in the span of... No, I'm not mathing. I've collected 60 wishes in the span of 2 weeks. And I only have 3 days to pull on Nouvelette's banner. Oh boy. We're gonna pull him on Monday. We're gonna pull for him on Monday. Pay attention, you sopping wet cat. Shut up! Yeah. Currently we only technically have 6 wishes for Nouvelette because I'm saving most of these wishes for Venti. Which he's coming in 3 days. And I know that his event is already out, as you can see. Look at how adorable he is. Oh my god, look how cute. But I want to savor that after I catch up to all of the Fontaine content, so yeah, we're gonna probably gonna take my time on this, to be honest. You know me. If you know me, I'm probably going to do it very, very last minute.
This is
But I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna actually try not to. But anyways, I wanted to show this off. I also I didn't notice that I 100%ed this. I don't know when that happened because I'm pretty sure I'm still missing a luxurious chest somewhere around here. So I don't know how this is even possible, but I don't know. Maybe that counts to the leafy region? Question mark? But yeah, I've 100%ed this, and as for the leafy as for the 11% missing here, it's locked behind a quest called, I think, I forgot what it's called actually. Something comedy. It was something comedy. I forgot what it was, but yeah.
time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great
There, unfinished comedy. Yeah, it was locked behind
standing
that.
right here. You don't want to miss the best part, do you?
Baby boy, shut the fuck up. Okay, where are we going? We're going to find Femine. Femine! Mental illness? You guys are watching me, so what does that make you? I could try doing, maybe when, like, Shnizhnaya comes out. Okay, maybe not Shnizhnaya, maybe, like, when, Celestia comes out, I could do, like, a endurance stream where I try to 100% everything on stream.
Hey, you over there?
What's up?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games?
Oh my god.
You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Even people down here play that game? How did I even get the cards?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
I would play. Okay, but they don't want me to. Oh my god, we're both mentally ill. Makes out with you. There they go again. They're so obsessed with
all
me.
right. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Do you mind chatting with us for a moment?
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
Paimon's voice sounds a bit different. I think they lowered it a little bit, actually. The way she said you need to flex your seniority a little bit, that sounded lower.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Yes, we have.
Then, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
You mean Quisot and Lavroon?
Yes, so you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. They always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just hanging out when they're not cooking.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
That somehow does not come as a surprise at all.
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though. To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
By the way, do you happen to know anything about a forbidden zone?
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Okay. Also, that reminds
Okay,
me.
we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Here we go. That reminds me, on my main, I was stupid, and with my 66 pity guaranteed, I decided to get C6 official, and Hu Tao came home before that. Hu Tao was one of my top ones, so I meant to say for Farina. Should I celebrate for you, or is that like a sad thing? Okay, wait. Anyways, we're going to go see Linny. I am going to see my boyfriend. I'm happy to see my boyfriend. Where is he? We have to go down. Fuck, okay. Wait, is he at the dorms? Okay. I got this. I know where this is. How do I get down there? None of these waypoints are on that floor? Question mark? Okay, wait. Okay, I got it. I think I've gotten better at reading this. Honestly, not sure myself. No, I get you, because that's how I feel about getting. That's how I feel about getting Mona. By the way, is the volume okay? Is my voice too quiet? Is the game too loud? Let me know, please. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should be celebrating or not when I got Mona, because I wanted her for a long time, but this is not how I wanted to get her. I was hoping I'd get her on standard. It's okay, beggars can't be choosers. Okay, let's stretch. They should be here.
Too slow.
Yep. See, I got it. I've gotten better at reading the map. I'm smart. Hey, Linny.
Huh?
What's up, pretty boy?
That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
I miss his voice. My baby. You summarized your findings to Linny.
Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out.
They call him Master Child? I mean, I guess he is above them in rank.
He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
The most important thing right now is to catch up to him.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Please do, we're counting on you.
It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
I mean, I kind of feel like he let us do that, TBH. I'll have to take a page out of your book and try to grind for Farina now, though. Good luck! I believe in you! I believe in you! She's like right around the corner too, right? I think I might also try to save out for Navia? Or not Navia? Depends. Like, Chlorine looks interesting, but I'm personally more attached to Navia, so we'll see.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
What do you need, babe?
Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you.
Oh, the baby!
Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
You only say that because I'm an amateur.
No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never consider you to be an amateur. Didn't you say it yourself? It's always been your strong suit. I'll believe anything as long as it comes from you. So, please prove your prowess to me once again.
Okay.
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Okay, let's go. After doing some prep work with Paimon, you begin slowly approaching the infirmary under the guise of just meandering around aimlessly. So fast. I can hear you blushing? What do you mean?
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
What do you mean you can hear me blushing? What? Shut the fuck up.
There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try to eavesdrop on them first. You and Paimon hide in a corner and try the JP. Several people appear to be in
It's not impossible.
Baby! Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
Oh. It's a bit hard to understand them from here, so why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready. Someone, please help! He's sick!
Aw, look at our little antennas bouncing.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's an angel. I need to take screenshots of her because I need to draw her for the other thumbnail. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Look at her eyes. She has like little hearts and oh.
The traveler started complaining of a stomach ache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please lie down over here.
Oh, my stomach really hurts.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Baby, thank you. Oh, she's so cute.
You can do it, traveler.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Siegewin has taken out a few instruments and begun to do her checkup. I hope I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Eh? Oh, that's good. But
I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
Sijuan's using her hand to palpate different areas in my abdomen. Seems like she's using elemental energy too, and her expression's growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
Ugh, that hurt a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange.
Oh no, was my acting a bit too over the top?
What about here? Does this hurt?
Not really, I can barely feel it.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up.
So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
Totally not a godlike being who'd need a lot more to actually feel sick, that's true.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you?
I think she's like actually the cutest little baby that we've had so far. She just looks so soft. She looks like a cloud. Could put her in my mouth.
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
Bye.
And she hopped away just like that.
This infiltration mission's going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there's only 2 people left in the room. Sijuan just called that woman Lurvine, so she has to be one of those frequent visitors to the infirmary that I've heard before. Would that mean the other man next to her is Jurio then?
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Still not great. I can't keep staring at her, it'll draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed, and now he's looking in my direction too.
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuan says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuan take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuan prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her... you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuan's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Are they gonna throw hands?
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
No, Paimon, I want to watch them throw hands, please. These two seem to have a pretty terrible relationship and only ran into each other because they come here to pick up their meds at the same time. But outside of the 2 of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, and while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. Stumbling about at full power, able to fly, with rather angle representing wings to boot. 2 pairs, 3 like Columbian. Yeah. Wait, Columbina has wings? I didn't know that. There also aren't that many furnishings on the wall. Eh? Wait, there seems to be a movable hatch underground over there.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
What did you guys even do? You know, I would be in jail for fraud. I just gonna put it out there. I would be in jail for fraud. The presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurer's intuition speaking, but isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here of all places? Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Bye, Jiryu.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Seashween.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Thank you, Sijuan. You take the stomach pill that Sijuan gave you. She's so cute.
Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Did they talk about that before we walked in? Why don't I remember?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
Oh, that must be code for something.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Thank you.
See ya!
Bye.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you.
Yes.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else?
That's it.
All right then.
Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds?
No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night.
Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
Sijuan's still looking at me. I should try to take a nap, like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
You move yourself to a regular patient's bed and relax completely. The weirdness from work and until you can, however, still catch some hints of Paimon's conversation.
We've been to lots of places together. He may look a bit under the weather now, but he's actually super strong.
She's actually speculated to be a full angel, if not archangel, which, especially with Arlie confirmed fourth now, like the girlfriends are both angels. 1, 2 pairs and 3 other 2 pairs of 2. Math. Brain. 6. Okay.
So you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry. He'll recover soon.
Companion. That word brings forth a wave of comfort.
You're awake.
Oh, that's sweet. What's up? Little baby.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
I feel a lot better, thank you both.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take your meds regularly, and remember bland foods.
Thank you, Miss Sijuan.
Oh, hello, Amara. Oh my god, I almost exposed your Discord name. Oh. Hello, little baby.
Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an upset stomach lately. I'll need to address that.
I need to take a picture of her real quick. I need references for when I draw her. So, real quick. It's like that. And then, like this. But actually, I didn't get a little bit of... Yep, okay. Gasp, how could you? Listen, you didn't... It's an accident. Sijuan would understand. She's a sweet girl. Oh my god, bro, her tail is literally just a circle. It is just a ball. She just has a ball attached to... I'm going to cry. Why is she baby? Why is she so baby? Okay. Okay, should be good. Bye, Sijuan! Okay, where are we going? Okay.
Quit following me.
She's so throwable. No, don't throw the baby. She's so small and tiny and minuscule. Don't throw her. She's at home. She's a little baby. I love her. Allow me to sleep, please.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death!
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sijuan the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Speaking of Eom, I'm drawing him right now, but I think I accidentally made Fem Ewa. Show me! Send it to me right now! Are we really off track, though? There's still a few weird things about the place. That movable hatch on the ground, as well as the question Sijuan asked Lurvine. And also... were they really talking about their meds before we walked in? Oh, and was Lurvin and Jurio's argument genuine, or were they just putting it on a show? Paimon, hear me out! Hear me out!
Whoa! You really are super thorough! All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on! We've gotta give the info to Linny!
Over the next few days, you and Paimon work your stations as normal. During your shifts, however, you manage to find opportunities to write keywords relating to your suspicions on a piece of paper. You manage to pass by the slip too busy Lynette as she happens to pass by. Her disguise is impeccable, and she does not even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the info. I like this. We're being sneaky. Was that Risley right there? Or was that one of the guards? My eyesight is ass.
Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Linny!
DM'd you? Let me see the little baby. Oh my god! Stop, you look so cute! Oh my god, that does kind of look like how Fem Ewa looks like. Fem Ewa has shorter hair, it's like shoulder length. But, oh my god, he looks so cute. The little baby. He looks so pretty. Oh my god, Scare, shut the fuck up. This is not about you. So totally not still obsessed with House of Wolves myself. Is that the My Chemical Romance song? Hi, Linny. Oh, Paimon's face here is cute. She go, oh! She do this. Please don't be afraid to crit me. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, he wears it in a high ponytail, and his hair is like... curlier than that. Something like Griffith's hair texture, actually. When his hair is the type where the longer it gets, the curlier it gets, you know? What's up?
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary.
Fatui Harbinger's Animation House of Wolves? Oh, what's that?
We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties.
Okay. Are we gonna talk about that now? Now? We're gonna talk about that? Oh, yes, go ahead. Send it over to me on Discord, Amara. Go ahead. But are we really gonna talk? Do we really have time to unpack that right now? But okay, I'm down.
You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future, too.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
I get it now.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Something tells me it didn't.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, we heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
We get it. You're so overbearing sometimes.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Okay. I got a bad feeling about this. The way they worded that was strange. What's up, Rosalino? Lynette!
Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange. Lynette?
I bet she went through the hatch.
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Emotional support ready? What?
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter.
Aww.
These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewinne would be interested in these kinds of things?
She's such a good nurse.
She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
You'll see. Thank you for the ominous message.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
Mm-hmm. She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But the bed is still unmade.
Which means, either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Oh no, that's not a good sign. Are you okay, Linny? Linny? Oh, I didn't like that angle. I didn't like that angle that they showed him, and that's scary. Yeah, I think she went to the hatch.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Lena leans down to get close to the movable hatch and starts tapping.
The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure.
Maybe she almost got caught and she had to go?
Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
I'm not panicking, you are. Look on Lenny's face. He's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic. He probably said that subconsciously more for himself than anything else. That is one of his voice lines. When he gets hit, Lenny says, "Stay calm, stay calm." Thank you, Astra. Yeah, listen to the mod.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards."
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Oh boy. She got kidnapped, didn't she?
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh no, Lenny!
No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
That's what I thought! I thought that everything was going a little bit too well, but also, how do we know that it's Wriothesley?
You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he only go after Lynette?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm.
This is not like what happened last time.
This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
She keeps getting kidnapped, Lenny! Ugh.
Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means...
Wriothesley wouldn't kill her. Wriothesley wouldn't kill her.
The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I mean, can you blame him for going through it? Bro's having a whole PTSD episode. I get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it.
This is spicy. This is spicy.
We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Risley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm down.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team.
Lenny.
I was the one who failed to protect them.
Lenny, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I'll go talk to Risley.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Okay. I'll go with you.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Oh my god. Am I ready for this? Oh my god, she was right there the whole time! Siege, when you sneaky little baby, what are you doing? Why is she smiling?
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
Baby isn't as baby as you think. Oh, what are you doing?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Her bouncy antennas are so
Whoa,
cute.
are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Hello? Siegeline? I also like playing dumb? Wow! Oh my god! I was not expecting that to come out of her mouth, I'm gonna be honest. But also, Astar, this is very Sonata coded. Extremely Sonata coded.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
What are they planning?
Wait!
Oh my god.
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
So now if she was I mean, if Gio or Jop told Eom to do that, he probably would.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast?
I mean,
Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
his sister got kidnapped again, so. Yes, I am saying that you can probably send Eom on, like, a disguise mission. He'd probably be pretty good at it, to be honest. Hey, McNahida, welcome to the chat. Hi, my name is Kiko. I like to stream Genshin and Star Rail. I hope you enjoy your stay here. We're playing the main Archon quest. What do I call you, McNahida? McDonald's Nahida. How do we get in? How do we? Where's the entrance?
Too slow.
Nahida, welcome to the chat. Hi. Hope you're having a good day today. Can I get a McChicken and medium fries? Can I get a chicken nuggets?
Come out and face me, Risley!
Oh my gosh, it's happening.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
I forgot that he likes tea.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether.
He's just completely ignoring his questions. What a dick.
Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, He's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
He does not give a fuck. It's so funny.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
Why is he... Like, why is he... Listen, he's being so horrible to Linny right now. Poor Linny is, like, shaking in his boots. He's having a whole attack, but why is he so hot?
He's not. What do you really want?
Linny!
I got you.
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are Lynette and Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
Why is he so thick? Sorry, he's so distracting. Why is he built like that?
Wait, you can't mean...
Okay, I'll stop.
You locked him outside in the sea?
What the fuck?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
You...
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
Bro, this is insane.
Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever.
Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You sadistic fuck. I bet Fremine's okay. I bet Fremine is like totally fine. You
need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You wanna have a cup of tea with our Lakino? Is this what that's all about? Oh my god.
You wanna see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening.
Oh my god. I know Astra was losing their mind at this part.
I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
He's so sly.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Babe.
Linny!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk.
Okay, that's fair.
Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
Lenny.
6, 5...
Oh, I know Astra was having the hots for him counting down like that. I see you, Astra.
Wait,
2, 1.
Lenny, please accept.
Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Why would you say that? Oh, that's so scary.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Lenny, please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way.
Okay, we got it. We have connections to your boyfriend.
But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Please, I want to save Fremenet and Lynette too. Why are you reacting like that?
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found?
What do you mean, boyfriend? I think that Neuvillette and Risley are dating.
I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
As a lesbian, I request popcorn with you all's hots for him. I'm sorry. I can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during lunch hour of the 3rd day, you will find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. It's a good thing we've already run through investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Oh, you know what that means! You know what that means! You know what that means. It's time for me to put on my thinking cap, my lawyer coat. If you break the hidden rule of the production zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat. Who will see it if you keep working continuously?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time? The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize... We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health.
Sijuin.
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of The research notes said that the Melusine race According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta...
Okay, Sijuin.
We often see Miss Sijuin...
Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons will spend them on Fonta. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, The Melusines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appears rather strange and alien to humans.
Could be that.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just—
No, it's not that.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize— Fonta's internal reports suggest that there—
Oh! Wait.
The research notes said that the Melusine race— Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
Okay, I think it's this.
The research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result—
Yeah, I think it's this. Why does this— Wait! No.
The research notes said that the Melusine— The research notes said that the Mel—
This one's this.
The research notes
Yeah, I
said
need
that
to
the
change
Melusine
this.
race— Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a
Under
new
what
trial of
circumstances?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because—
No, it's not that.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. We often see
No,
Miss
we already did this
Sijuin
one,
ups-
so.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and
it
unpackaged
this?
product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it.
Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear? I honestly don't remember.
The research notes said that the Melusine— According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well. The research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to under— The Fonta promoter has been struggling because
It's
he
not
doesn't
this.
rec— I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be—
What was this question? Why does the strange meat appear the way it does? Oh, okay. I got these two parts wrong.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. Fonta's internal reports suggest— According to Collins, the
Wait.
Pancration— The Fonta promoter
Wait, the
has been-
questions are gone!
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch.
I'm guessing it's this, and then for this.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial
Yeah,
of an
and then this. Wait, I'm wrong? Uh-oh.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize
Okay,
the
we're
real
almost there, we're
value
almost there.
of coupons.
Why does the strange meat appear the way it does?
The research notes
Yeah, I think
said
it's this. There, okay. Yeah, I just got the two mixed up.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out.
Ace Attorney ass conclusion, for real.
Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Hidden rules of the pancreation ring. I remember. Someone tries to support both boxers at the same time, they'll receive a package the next morning which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. We've also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I've found and come up with the correct answer. If you violate a hidden rule of the pancreation ring, you will receive a bag containing a strange blood-colored... Who sent the package containing the strange blood-colored fluid? Is that fucking Siegewin again? Or is that Fanta? Oh!
Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged
Oh,
product.
wait.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fanta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
I see. I understand now. Okay. How do I put it together? Who sent it?
The research notes said that the
it's not that.
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't
the
recognize the real value of coupons. Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an
Okay, it's...
The research notes said that the Melusine race the Fanta promoter has
the
been
Fanta
struggling.
Promoter. Why does this strange blood-colored fluid look the way it does?
Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
Yep. Why do only those who buy tickets?
According to Collins,
I got it. I think it should be
tournament
this.
only took place because the Fanta...
Oh, I got it mixed up. Oops.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took... The Fanta promoter has been struggling.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah! Paimon gets this rule too now! So there really was nothing to be afraid of.
Easy.
That hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid.
I still remember that my classmate got traumatized easily when she saw blood color. Oh, rip.
People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product.
It's actual Fanta.
A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers.
That's not how you send it! Oh my god, that's so disturbing! It's so stupid. Just look at him. If you hear me taking photos of Risley, mind your own business.
They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
Uh-oh.
All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
That one's still beyond me. We haven't collected enough info to answer that question. My own business of teasing you with all the simping for this man...
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question!
Uh-oh.
The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind!
Linny!
You'll pay for this!
Cutscene. Wait! What happened? Is he okay? Wait!
Oh, close one.
What the fuck?
I owe you, Siegewin. That was a fantastic shot.
She shot Lynn! Oh my god, bro, look at how smug Risley looks. He's smirking. Look at him. He's smirking. What? He sounds so calm. He does not give a fuck. I hate it. I hate him. I hate him.
It was nothing, Your Grace.
Oh my god. She has a little gun. Oh my god, she's so cute. But Maknahida, even if you have some speculation or what you think was gonna happen, please don't say it in chat. Because I did read your comment, and I did figure that this was gonna happen, but I didn't think she would shoot him with a gun. She's so cute! Oh my god, sorry, Linny.
Sijuin? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
I love her.
Wayne, you...
Are you his accomplice in all this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
Okay, I didn't finish my Archon quest. That's okay, just please don't make, like, speculations in chat, because I will read it.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close with Nouvellette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him? Oh my god.
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sijuin, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
He looks so over it. Why is he so funny? Why is Risley actually so funny? He's so goofy.
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you.
What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. Let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
How touching. Oh my, this man. He's so condescending in a nonchalant way. It's different from Al Haytham's theatrics. He just doesn't give a fuck. It's so funny. Why is it so funny?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sijuin, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
British people are so funny.
What are you doing?
He is not over him. It's like, that's so funny.
I believe I hear footsteps.
Door suddenly slams open. A familiar figure bursts into the room.
Some space, please.
Hello, Miss Ma'am. Hi. Oh, you're so pretty. How's your girlfriend doing?
Ah, Miss Clarande. My door.
He's so sarcastic, bro.
Fremine. Fremine.
No, Fremine.
What's going on? What is Clarande doing here?
Work.
Sorry, but that was an emotional roller coaster. Fremine is like on the floor, but I'm not over the way he said my door. My door. Okay, I need to mental reset real quick. Okay. Okay, we're fine.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
The symptoms. It can't be.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse.
No!
He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Who gave the baby drugs? Who gave the baby drugs? Hey, he's a baby, come on.
What did you say?
Please Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremini a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
What is happening?
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegewien may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again.
His voice is just dripping with sarcasm. I can't stand you. Why are you so funny?
How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
Oh, that's why.
I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Oh my god, you almost got him killed.
Where was he when you found him?
I do like that there is some consequence to his action, though.
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Oh, Fremy!
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
Like, come on, don't try to brush that under the rug. They're basically kids. They're like young adults at best. Don't try to brush that under the rug, Risley.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
That's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Why is he so funny? He's not even saying anything funny. Why am I laughing? I don't know how to act around this guy. He's so stupid. I can't help their gel cage just called it primordial. My face is so red from laughing. Help.
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
All he cares about is tea.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Shimo more of a coffee guy. I'm totally a tea person. Like, my entire design was based off of a tea box, so I would get along with him, TBH. Plead my case to my boyfriend? Yeah. You're such a little weirdo. Why are you the way you are? And can I take a picture of you real quick? All of the references of you online are so unreliable. Let me put that away real quick. Just real quick. Oh my god, shut the fuck up! Okay, he's pretty thick, actually. He's pretty thick. I'll give Hoyo that. Fermin is literally dying out here and they're talking about tea. Bro, they don't give a fuck. It's so funny. It is so funny. He said fuck them kids. Why is it so funny? Okay, there we go. Should be enough. Okay.
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
No need.
He loves tea so much. Okay, how are you guys doing? Are you okay, baby? Lenny's expression looks disgusted. Seems he'd rather not have Siegewien touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. I don't blame her, oh my god. Siegewien, you sneaky little... Siegewien's examining Fremine carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more.
Could you make tea out of the primordial bathwater? I mean, if it's just in tiny amounts, it'll be like drugs, right?
Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
From what Chlorine said, I'm guessing that it's probably that the waters around Fontaine are starting to contain primordial seawater.
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Yeah, we never got to tell her.
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Oh my god, you tranquilize her too. This baby is dangerous. Linny has finally begun to stop tensing the muscles on his face. It seems he trusts what Sijun just said. Aw, Linny, see? Linny's a fire sign.
Linny, are you okay?
I like seeing Linny in distress. I'm sorry. I wanted to see more depth of his character, right? I wanted to see him going through it, and I really like this.
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Aw, babes. You need a kiss?
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
Gonna ignore the two hot people who just walked across the street. Fuck out of here, Raiden Shogun. Fremi's my favorite of the siblings, but the way they just got rid of the danger in involving primordial water SMH. I mean, I think my assumption is that it's diluted, right? It's like heavily diluted. So it probably wouldn't have killed him, but you know, the way that primordial seawater kills you is if it's like a strong concentration of it, right? So tripping on that bathwater, just be careful around the hydro element or you might suddenly start hearing an ocean it or something.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
Not Lynette.
Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Lenny and Lynette immediately. Ah! Risley's kind of heartless, to be honest. He's kind of like, you know, he's kind of, from what I get, he's like, he prioritizes the people that, you know, mean a lot to him. I'm sure he would be very protective if anything bad happened to Sijun, but Fremine technically collapsed because he locked him out of the prison, right? And even though he didn't know that the primordial seawater was going to, concentration was going to go up, he's still responsible for that, you know? That was still a result of him being careless and locking him out. And he just doesn't care. He's not even slightly apologetic for it.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
Aww, look, it's my thumbnail, except way sadder. In the exact order, too. Let's take a screenshot of this. Oh, it's way, I love them so much. Lynette waking in on her brothers who are almost dying and just got shot is so funny to me. Ryo's great, good for him, delusional. No, I think, I like that he's kind of heartless. I like that he's kind of heartless. I feel like we need more morally gray characters in this game.
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
It's giving Kyoki, TBH. Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
It's like Kyoki if he had Gio's Riz.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Sorry. No. It's like Kyoki if he's American. There, that's a better way to put it. Morally gray, just some guy who prioritizes tea over everything. Just a British guy. It's so funny because he acts very American to me. We are not immune to top Kyojio. Oh my god, don't even. Chlorine saved Fremine from the sea. Just what happened there. It's literally American Kyoki. It's so funny. Stop. Geo is just American Kyoki. I think, Astra, when you read my newest one-shot, you will definitely get some Ryo vibes from the way Kyoki talks. It's really funny. To Kyojio, ignore the top, those two are bottoms. Okay.
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
Still?
No need.
They're still talking about this? Oh my god, bro, people are dying. People are dying. Why are they so funny? They have no business being that funny. I hate them. My head hurts. My head hurts from like my head genuinely hurts from laughing too much. Probably gonna get we're gonna hit the 2-hour mark soon, so I'm gonna get lunch when we hit the 2-hour mark. I hope that's okay. I'm gonna BRB for like 10 minutes. Fuck, how do we get there? Okay, no, I got this. I got this. Okay. Drink water, you sobbing wet cat. Okay, I'll drink more water. There are people that are dying, T. Stop it. Wait, you guys are making me want to turn my model off. Because I don't know if you noticed, I have a straw coming out of my head. It's like from a brand of tea that exists in Indonesia here, and I'm like addicted to it. I drink an unhealthy amount of that. I'm like a huge tea person. Oh man, speaking of tea, milk tea would be great right now, but no, with no boba. Fuck boba. Making my stance clear here, I don't like boba, but I would like some milk tea. Oh man. Maybe I should get some after the stream. Wait, my bank account's still blocked, never mind. Ooh, I can ask my roommate to give me some. Ooh, actually, speaking of my roommate, that's not done. Can I just say I love your Melusine Sona so fucking much? Really? Really? Thank you. I thought it's not as cute as my regular Kiko. Because I tried to make it look a little bit more androgynous. But thank you. Thank you. I like it a lot too. Oh, now that we're done, we can go back to our regular outfit. I'll keep the glasses on. Oh my god. Crescent cute. Nice design there. Thank you. I tried to make it look like I could be a Genshin NPC. Would you like a cloud of milk in your tea? Cloud of milk? Think it's cute because it's androgynous, of course.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Baby!
Lynette.
Aww.
We're all here.
Where am I?
Finally, the first days of Melusine. Nouvelette says it's okay.
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long.
Freminette's voice kills me. He sounds like someone that I really like, so he's...
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Oh my god, it's okay, Fremine, it's okay, please don't push yourself.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
Oh my god. Please don't tell me that as soon as we get to the surface, people are gonna be dropping like flies. What happened after you snuck into the pipes?
pipes.
Does that mean I shouldn't have been swimming around with Linny this whole time?
Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
What was in that? Are we gonna play as Femine? Oh, look at him!
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
Friendly moment. Nuvi about the update law for Melusin's preferred pronouns, as he's already a pronoun king. Yeah, I know that he made a law that all Melusines are she, her. I love that. Sorry, I know I almost died, but Femine is fucking gorgeous. I wish I looked like him. I think I realize now, Astra, why I like wavy hair and curly hair and why you like straight hair so much. It's because I don't know what it's like to have curly hair, and I don't know how much of a pain in the ass it is to take care of, and you don't know what it's like to have straight hair and how hard it is to make it look good, because half of the time it's just really flat. It's just really flat. There's like no volume on the head whatsoever, and you look like an egg. Realistically, you will not look like Femine unless you wear a wig.
Where could Master Child
Unless
be?
you're built different and you have like really thick, long, luscious, straight hair, then most of us usually aren't that lucky. My hair is like super floppy. That's why I prefer curly hair, because they have volume, and I like the head shape that it gives people. I don't like having a flat head. But you know, you always want what you don't have, right? I have thick Southeast Asian. Bro, bitch, I'm Southeast Asian! Oh. I can make it work, I promise. That's what I'm saying. You already have good volume to work with. I just have really flat hair. So it doesn't matter how much I style it, it just goes flat in seconds.
Huh. This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
His sword is cool. Let me see. Oh, it's a Royal Greatsword. Baby Flemmy. Kiko, look at his idol. Okay, give me a second. Let's wait. Aww, that's cute. He has a little penguin. The other one, not that? Okay. He has a penguin. Oh! Oh, he's so cute! Wait, no! No, Freddy! No! Freddy! What? Is he just sleeping? Is he okay? Oh, he's just sleeping. You can hear his breathing. You know how I described Kyoki's soft breathing in that one passage that I described to you? This is what it sounds like. From me offline well. Mood. That's what Kyoki's soft breathing sounds like when he's wearing like a gas mask. King of Disassociation. Hold on. A second. Hello, I'm back. How do we get up there? What does Kyoki sound like the Thalassophobia ASMR underground underwater noises? It's because he's wearing a gas mask, and his breathing gets a little bit more audible. Usually you can't hear it at all. Oh! Okay.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Obstacles? Cannot turn in this direction. Try adjusting the rotary plane. Okay. If Standby Mode, Lynette, and Dissociation Helmet from an A. All of them have some sort of mental illness. I mean, they're in the Fatui. Okay, there you go. He goes nya! He goes nya! Do it again, do it again. I want him to go nya. Nya. He's so cute. I really wanted Fremine. I wanted the whole gang of siblings, but I couldn't get them. Thalassophobia reminds me of a particular planet.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water.
No! Oh my god!
I'll go take a look as well.
Wait, I fucked up! I fucked up! Guys, I fucked up. I forgot Fremine's freckles in the thumbnail. Oh no. Okay, let me just draw that on real quick. So I don't forget that next time. Oh, I'm sorry, Fremi. These are like the cutest parts about it. More characters in Genshin should have freckles, period. Just for no reason. You monster! My mistake. Are we going to see Child's whale thing? Oh! I don't want him to dive. He's gonna consume the drugs. Wait, I want to see him do the thing. He's not doing the thing. Oh, there he goes. The freckles are his life source, you fiend. That's why he passed out. That's actually why. It's not because of the primordial seawater. It's actually because I took away his freckles. He swims a little bit faster, I think.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
Sorry, Fremi.
Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
Bro, he almost died. He straight up almost died.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Oh my god. We have a status ailment. Very touching. T! Oh, stop saying T! I'm gonna laugh every time I see it. Stop, that's so inappropriate. Stop! Anyways, T! Stop! Shut the fuck up!
I can't die here.
Fremy is dying, you monsters!
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater.
Fremy.
I have to push on.
Oh, thank God. And he really almost died. We all share one brain cell T? Yeah, we do.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Child's probably getting high on Primordial. Wait, no, he's not from Fontaine. He's probably fine.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest. Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it, I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going
Please.
on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
Lenny, it's okay. Come, please. Please come with us.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Okay, you know what? I understand.
Lenny.
We're gonna be talking about really sensitive shit, and Ryo's just gonna ask us what brew of tea we like the most.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
I understand. He's an protective older brother. He can still trip from the primordial bathwater. He just can't dissolve. That's true.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while. In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you.
You fucking...
The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
A sneaky little baby, I swear to God.
Thank you.
Aww. Can I sit here? Can I sit here? Can I know it's like this is like a who invited you moment, but can I sit here? Hold on, I need to take a picture of them. They were so worried about you, Linny especially. You okay, Linny?
I'm so sorry, Lenny.
I'm also really sorry, Lenny. I should have been more careful.
Don't say that. It was all my fault. I was the one who should have been more careful. You two were nearly...
If I was stronger, maybe I would have already found Master Child.
No, how can you say that?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What I'm hearing is, we all dropped the ball at some point during the mission, so the responsibility falls on all of us. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right. It's on all of us.
Lenny, we understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about you as well. Please don't blame yourself. We want you to keep your spirits up.
Yeah.
Risley, you're leaving a letter here, just being like, oh, I wonder where your sister's whereabouts are now, was so unnecessary and evil. He just wanted to agitate Linny. It's so funny, don't get me wrong, it's very entertaining, but oh my god, he's such a prick. You think they'd like some tea? Oh, shut up. I I hate to admit, but I do find Risley's kind of asshole behavior to be very charming. Unfortunately. I think it's hard to write those kind of characters realistically, and I think Genshin's character writing is always pretty grounded in that I can see people like this thinking in real life, so it's nice. Kind of stronger. I can't read it, it's covered by the heart. You say while the bathwater is particularly harmful to you. I know, like, what the fuck is bro... What is bro waffling about? What is bro waffling about? Lenny. Not Lenny. Femi. Femine. Alright. Where's the tea? Where's the tea, fucker? Where's the bread? Oh my god.
Excuse me?
Oh my god, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to hear him talk again.
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
Can you please just talk normally? Please, that was a normal sentence. Please continue to talk normally.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Hi, Cloran, you're so hot.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Why are you so British? Just talk.
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Oh my god, this guy makes my blood boil.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
So it's our fault.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you!
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremonet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing, where you definitely framed it like you had his sister kidnapped, okay? So, I don't blame them.
The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Your new sub, Kiko, is now here. Who's a new sub? What are you talking about?
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Like, did someone subscribe to me or something? Oh, if you subscribe to me, thank you. I appreciate it.
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down
Alright, guys,
here?
don't overdo it on the tea. It's gonna get old real fast.
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremonet was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really exists? What's inside of it?
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts.
But I wanna know!
All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
Stingy.
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
How many times have I asked now?
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Just tell me.
Follow me.
Okay. What's he up to? Wait, is this a good place for me to take my lunch break? What do you guys think? I need like a 5-minute lunch break. I don't want to give you the answer. Well, don't give me the answer. Everything I say in the stream, that's like, what is it? What is it? It's rhetorical. It's for the characters. I'm not asking chat. Actually, yeah? Okay. I'm gonna BRB like real quick. And enjoy this in the time being. Guys? What are you guys talking about? I'm still waiting for my food. I hope you're having a good chat there. Anyways, I unmuted for a second because I can't tell if this is real or not, but I saw a poster of Like the Among Us movie made by Pixar? I can't tell if this is real or not. What is this? Among Us movie? Oh, hi, Pioneer Antenna. Welcome to the chat. Remember, no spoilers, okay? Ain't no way. There's no way this is real. It must be AI generated. I'm gonna assume that it's AI generated until proven otherwise. But I don't know. Can't spoil because you're further ahead from me. I know, I'm just giving you a heads up. Ken, I'm gonna be honest, Daddy's feeling EP. Stay up. You gotta stay up. You're the one who wanted me to play this. You gotta stay up. For once, I'm going to make you stay up. Kiko show? Okay, let me try to find it. I'm making you stay up with me. If it's the wish poster with the group, it's proven generated? No, it's just one single Amogus. Astra, you're staying up. Give me a second. You're staying up with me. Dude, I got midterms. It's the weekends! I know it's the weekends for you! Because you wanted me to play this quest, so you gotta stay up. You know I don't usually ask for this. Bro, my dog dropped my phone. No! Okay, let's just continue then, so Astra doesn't sleep too late. Okay. Where is he going?
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
Wait, Astra, real quick, can you check Discord DMs? Okay, I got my food. Thank you, Astra. Kiko sounds like they're about to hunt Astra down if they don't stay. I don't usually ask for this, okay? I don't usually ask. I usually tell Astra to go to sleep as soon as possible. But I wanna experience this with Astra. Also, because Risley is funny as hell and I don't think I can emotionally handle that man by myself.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
It's jail. Okay. What? If you hear me chewing, mind your own business. I'm hungry.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
We're going down. Need a fellow simp? I need someone who's more down bad than me so I don't feel embarrassed. Astra fits the bill.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is... No, don't leave! Astuan! No! Don't leave!
What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
Is that where you make out with Nouvellette secretly?
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
I'm not! Why are you so... Beg? I literally already said please. I don't know what else you want from me.
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Bark for me? No! 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 Sorry, that took me so off guard.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Risley is like right there. Where do you want me to bark? Bark or I'm leaving fine! Woof woof! Woof woof, motherfucker!
They all
Jeez.
just went up one by one.
What's that in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
What are we about to uncover? This room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate. You can bark better than that. I'm not convinced. I'm being peer pressured right now. How much will you pay me to bark?
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally.
Oh my god, he used the word infinitesimal. Fine! How do you even bark, bro? Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Don't laugh. Please don't laugh. No, you're gonna laugh at me, but whatever. Stop, this is so embarrassing. Ah! There, you got one bark! You got one bark!
Normally, I would have ignored it.
Oh my
But
god.
I happened to have some free time when I
need
noticed
to pay
it, so I
attention.
investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
The water pressure?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary.
Stop, I wanna die, I'm so embarrassed. Stop it. Stop! I'm being peer pressured! Stop, don't laugh at me! Stop! I'm very awake now, thank you! You fucking bitch! Ugh. My mom's like right downstairs, you could probably hear me. I'll laugh, but mostly because of you, not the bark itself. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm like... I just changed my shirt, I'm already sweaty again, for fuck's sake.
The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all.
That's what I said water pressure.
Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again.
Oh, he looks good there.
With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
Oh. But why does the fortress have something like that?
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
What do we even need that for? You sounded like my dog Kuma, that was actually pretty good. Oh my god, I sound like Potato? Nice. Pretty cute bark. Shut the fuck up, Sumigaki. Oh wait, actually Sumigaki, real quick. Give me a second. Oh my god. The chat thing is making it really hard. Pretty clippable? You're not gonna clip that. You're not gonna clip that. People don't even watch clips on YouTube. There. This is how I'm bribing you. I'm bribing you this way. You have mod status now. Please don't clip me.
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continually leaking into the sea?
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Neuvillette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
That's crazy! All of this in the fortress? And if the primordial sea is leaking through, if this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it. What the fuck?
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Is it Neuvillette?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves."
Oh.
And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Do you believe in prophecies?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So as the Duke of Mirapede, what do you plan to do about it?
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Yes, sir. Oh.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone!
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who? Yeah, we have.
Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining.
I actually don't know who that is. I just wanted to impress him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Mirapede?
What? We're going there? Okay.
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
He's so funny. There he goes again.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
He's funny.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
He's very American. It's kind of funny.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
It's a really cool place.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Wow. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
What a huge ship.
Oh, it's a ship.
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves.
I think the Fortuna is the name of a real ship, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
He called his nation Lemuria, and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
Wait a second, I just realized, is this like the fucking ship of what's his name? Hold on. Hold on. What's it called? You know, the ship that like carried animals and shit. Noah's Ark! Yeah! Isn't this Noah's Ark? Is he trying to pull a Noah's Ark on Fontaine? Am I wrong? Yes, the Huff Envy. Yo, John Ray Delator, welcome to the stream! We're just vibing with Wisely over here. Silly guy. 2 big ships, 1 here and 1 in Poisson. That's true. This is a plan for the ages. Can't you share your plan with everyone? Back, you better not have been funny while I was gone. He has been funny, though. He has been funny. He was teasing the 2 about them dating, and I thought that was really funny. Also, this whole ship thing it's giving me Noah's Ark. Interesting.
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe.
But why? Why would they riot about this?
As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions?
3 cups of tea. Bro's gonna get diabetic. Wait, he doesn't drink it with sugar.
Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
Oh, I can't wait to explore that place. Project Ark, Tevat. I don't know, it's giving Noah's Ark to me.
I'll leave you here for now.
My Christian indoctrinated ass didn't even think about Noah's Ark. I was just sad there aren't any pirates. Oh, that's because in my religion, there's also an equivalent to Noah's Ark. So, I immediately thought of that. I was also raised learning about that.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
He means that my actions now will decide the next steps Lenny's group takes. In other words, if I want to tell Lenny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will. Should we tell Lenny about it? I think Lenny's smart enough not to cause panic. But also, does he need more on his plate right now?
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Interesting. Lenny! Are you okay, baby boy?
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
I've had enough of tea, thank you.
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves, to the water, and even the teacups themselves.
That would be Risley and Chlorine, probably.
Must have been Risley and Sijui.
Oh, it's Sijun.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
It's so stupid.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Actually, you know what? The way Risley is like so over everything and like does not give a fuck and just kind of wants to have fun, it's giving me Ewo a little bit. I don't know too much about Honkai Impact 3rd, but there's something called Project Ark, and Tevat as a word is also connected to an arc like Noah's in a way, so that's what comes up hearing arc. Interesting.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Feeling better now, Lenny?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijui is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, Why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Meropide.
You are so smart. You are so smart. Why is the culmination of Key's attitude, Gio's rage, and Ewo's humor? It's true. It's funny because Key's dry humor can actually be pretty Ewo sometimes. Well, I say Ewo because of his nonchalant attitude for everything. He's just so over it. He's just like, alright, fine. Do you, like, he doesn't even try to be that secretive about it. As soon as you keep pushing him about it, you're like, I really want to know. And it's like, fine. You really want to know? Okay, fine. Look.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Wriothesley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
He's so smart. Lenny, you could be your own detective.
What's more, the Fortress of Meropide is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Wriothesley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wriothesley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Lenny's grasp on the big picture is amazing. He's so smart.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
After some deliberation, you shared the information you just learned with Lenny and company. While sharing what you saw, you emphasized that now is not the time for disputes, and it's very important to,
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Oh boy.
Could Wriothesley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Wriothesley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Listen, if you just wanted to negotiate, you did not make a good first impression.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
Thank you, Lenny.
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time.
BRB real quick, I'ma lay in bed. Okay.
Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Aww, we got adopted.
You have my gratitude.
Aw, you're so cute. Fremine is so cute. I love Fremine. Let me take a screenshot of his. So cute. Sweet boy.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. We can work together again if necessary.
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aww, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
What was that?
Paimon's hungry.
Of course she is. Ether looks so over it.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
something real quick. There's something I wanted to check, but I completely forgot what it was. What was it? I was gonna check something.
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of helping.
You're incredibly helpful. Lenny thinks so too.
Yeah, you two are always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
I love the siblings. They're very sweet. Thank you. Okay. Go to the cafeteria. We go eat now. How long have we been in jail now? I want to go back to the overworld. Love the twins being over here as in Ether and Lumin, as there's another set here.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Siegwin!
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Siegwin?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
What would you like to eat?
Can we choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer. Then I'll get the biggest portion. Tasty stuff.
Me too! Don't forget Paimon!
No problem. Just leave it to me.
After a while, the meal Siegwin order for you arrive. Unlike days prior. Oh. Okay, the shakes genuinely taste pretty terrible.
So delicious.
Free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all.
Not you, Paimon.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you. Besides the milk, I mean, everything was super delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Siegwin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
What the fuck was in the milk, Siegwin? She's such a little weirdo. I love her.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
What'd you put in the milk?
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well?
Stop, wait, look at her gloves. Look at her gloves. I just noticed she has like little bunny gloves. Oh my god. Mocha, hi, welcome to the chat. Hi. We've been hanging out with Risley and the Fontaine siblings and Sichuan and Chlorine. A lot of stuff happened. Hope you're having a good day, Mocha. I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linne wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linne as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
Poor Lenny.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nerville would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
That's her dad. It's so cute. That's her dad. But also, what's with her saying that Nuvolette would like the darkness and chaos? But that doesn't make any sense at all. It's hard to imagine Nuvolette outside of his office. Yeah, he's gonna get all fussy if his coat gets dirty.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
But I don't know. Sichuan probably knows him better than I do. I've been busy with life recently. I hope it's a good kind of busy. What's up, Chlorine?
Cloran!
Ah, it's you two.
How's dinner?
It's alright. Miss Sijuin really put in a lot of effort.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremonade too! You sure work super fast!
Oh, it was child's play.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs. Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sijuin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sijuin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
I love how Sijuin just kinda says concerning shit that's never addressed again. I love that. She's a little weirdo. I'm kind of obsessed.
Yeah. First time in a long time.
First time in a long time? So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
Did they used to date? I think they used to date before she killed her dad.
In the past, yes. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
Oh, changing the topic now, I see. It's all thanks to Nuvolette. This is technically a work trip for us too.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
Okay. Thank you, Chlorine. Turn to the dormitories to rest. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh. Are we already on the right floor? Oh, we are, okay. Exes to lovers? I think they are exes. In my eyes, they are exes. Okay, fine, I'll just teleport. Who are you guys' favorite Fontaine characters so far? For me, I mean, obviously it's Lenny. But after today's episode, I would have to say it's kind of tied with Risley. Risley is like really funny. My top three would, in no particular order, would probably be Lenny, Navia, and Risley. And I'm not saying that because Nuvolette has been refusing to come home. Nope. Nope, I'm not salty. I'm not bitter. Nuh-uh.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah, I'm also getting there. Oh my gosh, she's snoring. Oh, she really immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Good night. First is Nuvolette, unfortunately. Second is the siblings. Third is Ryo.
Get out of my way!
Nuvolette, you bitches. Oh, wait, what is happening?
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Uh-oh.
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
Still haven't really had enough screen time, but I'll have to say Furina. Furina's also really interesting. Honestly, the cast for Fontaine has been really nice, but I still feel more emotionally connected to the Sumeru cast, so we'll see after the Ocarina quest. I have not slept in 9 hours and 5 cups of coffee. Oh my god, Janice Robinson, welcome to the chat. I hope you can get some sleep soon. What's that sound? Paimon, wake up, we need to get out and see what's going on. Oh my god, what is happening? Wait, did the information that we give to Lenny and the siblings get leaked already?
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! Yeah, there you are.
Oh, thank goodness!
Please tell me what's happening.
Quisto and Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now.
Uh-oh.
His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Oh no, what happened?
Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Aw, thank you, Quisto.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Then that means whatever happened must have happened down below. Oh no, wasn't that gate at the very bottom? That's what I fucking thought!
No, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Oh boy.
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Thank you! We'll be fine!
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
I mean, Sumeru Cast is one big fun family. I love them so much. Yeah, they're like college kids. That's why I like them the most, I think. How good in the Forbidden Zone? Okay. I just played Faruzan's Hangout the other day. It actually did make me tear up a little bit. Oh shit, it's happening!
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
What is happening? Oh my god, it's about to burst.
You're
It's
just
about to
in time.
burst.
But be ready to run.
Why are we standing here? Okay, are you gonna freeze the primordial water? Okay, let's just watch. Oh my god, that's terrifying! Ain't no way. Wow! There's more, yep. Yeah, I thought so. Get out of there. Oh my god, bro, you come on! Oh my god!
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, this is crazy. Riley, hurry! Woo! Oh wow.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Wow, wait, that
The
cutscene
gate.
was awesome.
How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Okay, baddies. Okay. That was like the hottest thing I've ever seen. Sorry, that was... Risley is so hot. Bro, he braved what is essentially like acid to them, right? Because they're Fontanian. He jumped straight into that. That's so ballsy. That's so...
Neuvillette?
Oh my god, Neuvillette, please. Your boyfriend's in danger, please. Oh my god.
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
There are more important things happening, Neuvillette.
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Oh, I've seen a lot of art of Farina and Arlecchino together. Okay, you can explain everything to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Go get your boyfriend, please. Please go get your boyfriend. Bye, Nuvi. Alright, what's happening between Farina and Arlecchino? I need to know. I will say, I can point this out now that we're here. Don't say anything. Don't confirm or deny anything that I say, but I did notice that there's some major differences between Furina's splash art and Furina's promotional art. One of them, she has a vision. She's wearing black and then she has short hair, and the other one, it's the opposite. She has long hair. She has no vision, and she's wearing white. Or maybe I'm getting some of the details mixed up, but are there two versions of Furina? That's rhetorical. Don't answer that.
Look! There are a ton of Fatui Palais Mermonia people over there! The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry!
Oh my god, what's the brat doing?
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Nervalet has left instructions. Please follow me.
Okay.
Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Furina to the best of your abilities.
Bro, we almost watched someone die and now we're having tea. Fontaine is great. Okay. We're gonna meet the father. Linny's dad. Well, technically my dad-in-law then. Oh, look at her. She's so happy to see us.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Furina mentioned.
Of course! How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
About to get very unmodly.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Hello. So this is the Knave, the head of the House of the Heart, and Lenny's sibling's father. She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. Greetings, pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Farina, these cakes are a little bit too big for me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Furina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
Are we gonna have a Boston Tea Party moment in Fontaine? I hope we do.
See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Furina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
Thank you. She seems friendly enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The Knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be cautious around her.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's pretty good. It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Furina and I.
Okay, listen, why does Child know that about me? Wait, Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
She does not give a fuck about him. I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Furina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the Knave. Are you okay? I'm worried for her.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Furina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
I've managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
She complimented us.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, A long time has passed since child disappeared.
I feel like I just disappointed my Asian mother. Stop!
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that child is still alive.
Oh. And just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
Oh no, Paimon's statement just left us wide open. Paimon!
The Fortress of Mirapede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there's also been no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
She's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. That sounds good to me, yes.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
What is happening? Earthquake?
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Oh yeah, we have. Oh my god, another cutscene? Guys!
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Oh my god, my heart.
Quite sure.
Oh my god, my heart.
Wow. So, what's your secret? Huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Okay, we're fine. Oh my god, oh my face is so red. Okay. Okay, Dad is about to snap. Go off, movie. Look at him go. Look at him go. Wow. There's a giant big damage cannon.
The day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day.
Wow.
This ancient
Oh my
power
god.
could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
What the fuck? Wait, is he controlling the water? Just like that? Like it's nothing?
This sentence is too severe.
Aren't you also from Fontaine?
Forgive me for overruling it.
That was too much. That was too much. That was too much for Kiko.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
I don't know how to deal with how Ryo and Nouvellette interact, and they're, oh my god, I'm blushing so hard. He said, wow. Okay, I need to chill. Astra, can I leave this here? I took a screenshot, so I'm just gonna send it to Astra. Oh my god. Sorry, the way he talks to Nouvelette, I'm going insane. I'm going crazy. It sounded like he was teasing him. But wow. Nouvelette and Risley are so good. I get good. Like, Chlorine is good too, I'm sure, but this was not about her. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, my head hurts. Okay. Okay.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
Stop! I'm not ready to see them talking to each other. Stop! Stop! Okay, I'm just gonna rip off the band-aid.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
Yeah.
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
Stop, I shipped them so hard.
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter.
Okay.
We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Okay, take the shipping glasses off, Kiko. Take them off. Just take them off. Pay attention.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
We're doing our best, Dad. I'm sorry. How does the Labyrinth song go again? Breathe in, breathe deep, breathe out.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
Bro, you're the one whose title is father. I don't know what you want from me.
Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
She's defending though. That does make me feel warm.
But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
Gee, she's really going in on her.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I feel a little bit bad for her.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me!
Okay, I do respect Farina for that. She's not going down without a fight.
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high!
Furina's not acting like her usual self. She's actually refuting the knave's accusations. She means what she says. She's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Furina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
So was all that a lie, or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but now she's deflated like a popped balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
Furina's such a good character. She sounds like a normal girl who's trying really, really hard to fill out the shoes of a god. I really, really like that. Actually, really good writing for a female character.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Furina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Furina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Furina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Furina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
I mean, if I had a secretary like Neuvillette, I would probably start crying too if I had to do stuff without him. Those aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Neuvillette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea. But can he really deal with it all by himself? You saw him one-shot, child! He can do it easy. Is Furina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
Me? Thank you.
You too, Paimon.
Honestly, just having shoved into position 500 years ago, she kinda is a girl trying to fill in the shoes of a former Archon. She really is.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
The knave proceeds to change the topic and brings up a number of significant matters.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Furina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Furina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler?
Eh?
We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Of course.
Paimon's coming too!
What does she want to talk to me? I'm scared. What does she want to talk to me? Are you okay? Oh, I worry about her.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Okay, she seems fine with it, so... Probably nothing, right? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my lord, okay. Anyone else here? Bro, it's just empty. This is where Arlecchino fucking kills you? Oh man, I hope so. It's like, just like walking out of the church in Mondstadt and then getting smacked in the face by Senora. Good old times.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
Then you want to talk to me for what?
That's what Paimon thought!
What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth.
Oh.
As their father. I would like to express my gratitude.
There's no need. I didn't think that's what you wanted to talk about.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
Sorry, her chuckle? Maybe it was for the best that we didn't get an Arlecchino cutscene this time around. I don't know how I would have dealt with that. Why does she chuckle like? Why does she chuckle like? Whew, okay, we're fine. Was there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Linny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me.
He's a really good boy. He doesn't want to disappoint you.
By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina? You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Her 3D model looks so good. Honestly, I can stop staring at it.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
Yeah, I figured that that's probably what they thought about it.
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Elise talking about Marcos. Astro, this is Elise talking about Marcos.
You require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you!
Oh, she's so cute! Look at her. Wait, is that Arlecchino? Undercover? Wow, she looks good. Wait, look at her hands. Oh my god, boy, she looks so good. Getting so distracted. Look at Farina! Look at her!
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious.
No, she's just stupid.
Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
He tried to kill her? Oh, he just attacked her. Oh, look at how baby she looks.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very Archon-like, does it?
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
I feel so bad for her. She has to keep all of this shit to herself because... Look at her, she looks so scared. Even the cat looks worried.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
I don't think it's Neuvillette. Again, don't confirm or deny what I'm saying, but I don't think Neuvillette's the Hydro Archon. I know he's the Hydro Dragon.
I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
Aw, look at them!
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Now I understand why Risley wanted to talk to Arlecchino. Technically, they have the same goal. Luna's such an interesting character, I have so many questions.
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
Yeah, I mean, she is the Fatui.
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
Exactly. How'd you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
Dad, the scary woman is scaring me. What?
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Dad, she's scary. Hi, newbie.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
May we ask what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
That was very, very hot of you. Arlecchino's fucking terrifying. I love her so much. I swear, every time, bro, it's either she says some ominous shit that I feel like is gonna happen, or it feels like she's my Asian parent who I'm really scared of disappointing. She's scary. She's fucking scary. Ugh. You recount the happenings of the sea party to Neuvillette.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Did we tell him that Farina got attacked? Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
Do you have enough power to force back the primordial sea? No, you have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does this mean you have some sort of deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though.
What? Don't look at me like that.
You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
You guys. I think, well, what surprises me, like, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but like, Neuvillette and Wriothesley are so laid back. It's kind of funny. What did you sense in the Fortress of Meropide? Did you manage to protect those that needed to be defended?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Ah. Because he's sad. The clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds. The rain became heavier, light rain soon growing to a downpour. And just moments before, Neuvillette has just mentioned his sense of grief. Thinking back to that legend, and what Femine said, it's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. Wait, Neuvillette, you can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
I know what you are. You have dragon eyes too.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what? Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
I'm not. Are you okay?
Farina?
She okay? I'm worried about her.
Neuvillette, are you listening?
I'm very worried about Farina.
Ah, my apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the Dragon Sovereign of Water, and you were able to force back the Primordial Sea from the fortress...
With one hand, by the way.
Then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
So you're telling me that the dragons are stronger than the Archons?
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
That's a cold way of putting it. You don't want anything bad to happen to Farina, do you? And there's 7 days in a week coincidence? I think not so true.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
He gives me Thursday vibes.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meropide? Paimon is a little worried.
Sure. See you later, Nouvellette.
We'll see you another time.
Bye, Dad!
Take care.
Bye! That's my dad. I mean, the Sovereign counts as a primordial one. I'd say Archons don't even compare. No, I'm saying that because I saw a tweet talking about how... Why would you want Nouvellette? Why would you want Nouvellette to be the Hydro Archon? Why would you want him to get a downgrade? And I thought that was really funny. Because it's true, why would you want him to get a downgrade? I think he's way cooler as a dragon. That being said, the one who owns my heart is still the Animal Archon. So, don't get any funny ideas. Homie, can I tap out? I'm Loki for real? Okay, go ahead. Thank you for staying with me so far, Astra. Please go to sleep. Please get some rest. Thank you, Astra. Thank you. Good work today. Good night. I think we're almost done here too.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Hello.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from it, eh?
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clarant in person.
Aw, good job, Remy. I mean, the animal one's besties with the dragon sword. Is the Valiant a dragon of Sovereign?
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the Opera House and we met the knave.
I met your dad, Lenny.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said we can get married.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic.
Of course, Lenny's happy that his dad approves of our marriage.
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Mm-hmm. Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
He got scolded.
That does sound like something that father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Aw, I'm glad that they're doing okay.
We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm all for it.
I'll help you set it up.
He's just a dragon, no sovereign. Have you seen the Redacted? No, I haven't. But a bishop nonetheless. But then again, if Zhongli is a sovereign, he's still close to one. I don't think Zhongli is one. I don't know. Or rather, I don't know if I want Zhongli to be one because he's interesting and all, but he already has so many titles. I kind of don't want it to be Zhongli again. Nuvi is very cool though. Big fan. Oh, we have to go down. Seijin! Baby! What's up?
Sijwin!
Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we're both doing great.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided.
How did Nervulette know that he was needed here?
Well, Monsieur Nervulette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
Of course.
Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Aww. Traveler the Rizzler, everyone just loves them. Ooh, I kind of want to save Risley for last. Okay, let's save Risley for last. Hey, Bombshell Blows Bros, how are you doing? I like them.
You guys are back?
Quisto! Macaroon!
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
Ah, and here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure the welfare meals must have just skyrocketed in quality recently. Your meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Aww.
Hey, why don't we have a meal with those two one of these days?
You want to cook for them yourself?
Why not? Good chance to show them what I can do.
I mostly put redacted there as to not spoil anyone who hasn't done a specific quest yet, as this is the best as an absolute surprise, which I know you have done the quest. Ah, okay, I see. Oh, yeah, okay, I think I know which one you're talking about.
If you can find the time, please stay at the fortress for just a while longer.
Okay, let's go to Risley. Risley. He's so silly. I guess my biggest takeaway from this is that he's a really silly guy, and I didn't expect that. He's still down there?
Courier, Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Oh my god, they're so dating.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Courier, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thanks.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
Nah, they're dating.
Courier, the rumors about us are literally everywhere now. Please do something about it.
But it's not like I caused them by myself. All right. I'll try to do something about it when I can find the time.
So are they dating or are they not? Do you think we'd be able to go in there someday? I really want to go. It looks like you can explore the place. Because, you know, there's like places that you can jump up and down. I want to go in. Let me in! Let me in! Oh, they are saving Risley for last. Okay. He is my dad. He's my dad. Boogie, boogie, boogie. That's my dad. Let's take a picture with him. This is one of my favorite crack ships, actually. I kind of ship these two together. If you're called Musashi, you can get in anywhere. Hmm? Why?
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
Oh, haha, very funny.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my god, you're so sarcastic! I don't think that's gonna work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sijween's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sijween.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick instead.
Oh my god.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sijween worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sijween too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
For me? For me? Thanks.
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
Thanks, Dad.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Hey!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Thanks, Dad. He's so hot.
Your file can't be closed until we've completed your paperwork, so don't forget to come find me again when you're done serving your sentence.
Okay. When I'm done serving my sentence. I didn't even do anything. Okay. See, I got the hang of it now. I'm not lost anymore. I hope you had a good stream today, guys. I mean, good time watching my stream in a day. Pretty sure it's gonna end soon.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like a huge weight is off our shoulders. It feels like we finally regained our freedom.
Mm-hmm. Being free sure feels pretty special now.
Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
We are.
It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer look as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too.
I definitely had a good time. I'm glad. Good.
The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right?
We'll be fine, so don't worry, Paimon. I don't know about that.
Alright then. Good night to you, Traveler.
Night, Paimon. Oh! What's this? Another cutscene? Child's vision again. Oh, there he is! There he is! What is his deal? Where is he? Oh, it's the whale! Is it the whale? That's not a whale! Is that a whale? That's a big boy! And we still have no idea where Child is. Wow. That was an interesting one. I really like that. I would probably rank this one kind of tied, I guess. No. I would say I do like the court cases more, so I guess the Act 1 is still my favorite, but this is a close second. And then the Navia case and the one in Act 3, because I can't remember much of what happens in Act 3. I can't tell if it was because not much happened, or if it was because I didn't get Nouvellette, so I got salty about it. Did we get a cutscene in Act 3? I can't remember. We should have gotten a cutscene, right? I can't remember. I honestly can't, but okay. That was fun! Paimon's gonna be playable, I swear. Not being able to have her beside you beyond the beginning of the game talk about a weapon with the Mondstadt Smith now adventurer. Oh. Let's see. Nice. And now I can finally log off and 100% my Fontaine exploration once more. Oh, I'm excited to do that. Okay, let's see. How much do we have? I need a little bit more. I'm gonna try to get to 85 today by the end of the stream. I will be streaming Nouvellette Story Quest in like Monday or Tuesday. Very, very last minute. I will be streaming Nouvellette Story Quest. And then we might pull then. I'm hoping that we can get to 90. If we can get to 90, or ideally like 20 pulls, so that would be like 95? Yeah, if we can get to 95, that would be a good number. I want to get like 20 pulls for Nouvellette. I think that would be a pretty good number. But yeah, thank you for coming today. That was fun. I'm gonna need to look back on every scene where Risley was here. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'll see you guys really, really soon. I'll see you guys next Monday. Yeah, bye bye.